will be in the future. But a lot of this will have episodes 1 through 25. I've laid out as many locations as I possibly can find. Tried to place them in order so that it would make sense in the context of the episode. And a lot of locations of engines being in the wrong direction or in the wrong place. So yeah, that's all I have to gather. Anyways, we can now get started with our map. Ladies and gentlemen, the map of the Bertram show. Created by my own friend, Bertram. Roblox username is JHI255. Okay, so we'll be starting off with the Scar Louis sheds. Scar Louis sheds are basically where all the engines sleep, including Bertram. You see. Behind the Ascara sheds is the transfer yard. This is where Bertram heard the news of a new engine called Stanley. And just after that is the wharf. Yes, my friends, beautiful wharf. Although it has lakeside in it, but I don't really care. Traveling along the main line, it takes us past the junction to the works. This is where Smudger crashed. It was in this area that it was in these works that Smudger crashed into during pulling his train. Smudger was a trick. Now we come to the glorious Crovent Gate, start of the Scar Louis Railway. After that, we get a junction. Let's keep going along the main line. And then we get a stretch of line until we reach a junction that takes us back to Crovent Gate for a returning train. A loop line has to exist on here because I think it would be possible that some engines would travel down back to the main bridge. If engines are going to their destination, they go down the track. But if they come back, they use the loop and go back in the same direction they departed from. And now traveling down the line, we go down past the junction to the Olmsted Castle and Bluebell Beach. Our first stop is Krasny Karen, the station where Sir Handel crashed onto the platform. Continuing along the line, we go over the Glenlock Bridge that we see in Mount Handel before Sir Handel reaches the depot. Speaking of the depot, that is the next location marked over here. The depot is where some of the visiting or new engines sleep, such as Ivo Q and Stanley. After that is what I call the Old Bridge. This is where Sir Handel crosses over after he passes Glenlock in Mount Handel. And then after that, our next station is Glenlock. Glenlock is the station hidden in the trees. And after that, we get a Y junction leading to Renais. Let's go right. The line takes us over the big lake, where it crosses via a stone causeway. And after that, we get the Old Trestle Bridge. Then after that, we cross over a waterfall bridge, and then we get to Renais Station. Renais Station is a simple one. It is also seen in the episode. It was also seen in the episode Helping Andrea. And after that, we get another junction that leads down on the shortcut for Scar Louis Station. Then next, let's keep going straight. The straight track takes us to another junction. let's go over there. The line takes us past the picnic vault, and then over the old wooden bridge. Then, let's go back to the main station is Lakeside, and it is here where Mr. Randall passes through. In the game, it is actually at the wharf. Pretty interesting theory, but it's actually on its own station. So, whatever. I placed it here. And after that, we get to a loop. We get to a loop for the viaduct and Renee Station. Let's go there. Then, so the line takes us past the viaduct. But let's keep going. And soon the line traverses to Skarloey Station. This is the final station of the line, but the line doesn't end. On some occasions, there are some lines that lead to Rumplin Bridge, Elephant Park, and the Slate Mine. So, if we go right at the junction, we get to a junction meant for Rumplin Bridge. We'll keep going. Then the line traverses over a bridge, and then we cross over the old iron bridge, where Albert lost his trucks in Sir Handel and Albert and Sir Handel. I don't know how it's supposed to go, but whatever. Then after the old iron bridge, we get the area where a spooky tree and a building is. Just like in Dungeons, it's spooked. Just like there's a junction here for Rumplin Bridge. And then after that is a junction for Rumplin Bridge. Then we finally reach the Slate Mine. The Slate Mines are kind of interesting. And yeah. Oh, the incline is also here. And anyways, let's go back, and then we get to Elephant Park, the station where Jerry usually sleeps, I believe. And now let's go back to Skarloey. Let's go back to that junction we went right at after Skarloey. So the line traverses down the line. It goes under the main line. It goes under the quarry line and down the Rocky Mountain. And then we cross over a bridge and we get to Rumplin Bridge. This is where Proteus. It is at this station that Proteus discovered. Just after Rumplin Bridge, we go past the line, and then it connects back onto the main line. Anyway, sorry about that. And then the line connects back down to the main bridge. Also, at Skarloey, there are some sidings here. And that is the entirety of the Skarloey map. Oh, and I forgot to mention the boulder line. So, leaving Croven's Gate, we get to Bluebell Valley. Then, after Bluebell Valley, we get to a mountain and a crossing. Just after that, we get another junction. This junction actually leads down to Boulder Quarry. Let's go on that line for a second. So down this line, this line, the standard gauge tracks converge again. And then we go through the dual gauge tunnel. And then, going through some lines and curves, we finally reach Boulder Quarry. Boulder Quarry is a series. Boulder Quarry is a ginormous quarry where Boulder used to hit dynamite, a shed full of dynamite in the TV series. But we're not talking about that right now. If we traverse along this line, then we get another junction to Olmsted Castle. I'm suggesting this is only accessed by a standard gauge window, not miniature gauge. Not that right now. And after that, we get Bluebell Beach, a beach that is currently located, seen in Helping Andreas. And then the line connects with the main line. And that is the entire Bertram show map. And I hope you all enjoyed this. Now, let's go through and check several different episodes. And go! Smudger gets tricked. Smudger starts his journey from Croven's Gate and sets off along the main line. He goes through Crosney Current, albeit in the completely wrong direction. Pretty sure that is the west side of it. And then he goes over Glenelg Bridge, through the depot, through Renea Station, through Reneas, through Skarloey and over the Old Iron Bridge off screen, and then through the tree area, goes past the slate mines and becomes a runaway off screen. Through Elephant Park off screen, and then he goes back down the line, goes over the viaduct. He goes over the viaduct, through Reneas again. He goes over the viaduct, through Reneas, and all the other locations off screen, and then goes over the old bridge, and then through and then goes through, and then goes along the line through Crosney Current off screen, and then enters Croven's Gate where he crashes into the works. The only thing weird about this is that he goes through Glenelg before reaching the bridge. He goes through Glenelg, but whatever. Actually, hang on, I worded that wrong, but yeah. Actually, there is no problem with that. Anyways, moving on. Duncan and Rusty. Rusty starts his journey at the transfer yards and speeds down along the line in a runaway, hits Duncan at Croven's Gate, and they get sent down the Boulder Quarry line. They go through Bluebell Valley, they go past the valley, and then get switched onto the Boulder line. They go through the dual gauge tunnel and crash at Boulder Quarry. Near miss. Andreas starts his journey at Skarloey Station and traverses along the main line. He goes past the junction off screen and then enters Lakeside. He then sets off and goes and stops at Renea Station. He then traverses along the lot. He then gets sent down down the track that he meant to deliver train to Elephant Park. So he went down the other track, through the quarry off screen, and then enters the track from there. He then hears Rheneas coming and then backs up to let Rheneas pass. Hard to handle. Sir Handel starts his journey at Croven's Gate and sets off along the main line. He goes through Krasny Kurin off screen, goes over the Glenlock Bridge, past through the depot, past the depot, goes through Glenlock off screen, and go along the junction. They go past the Y junction, and then stop at the picnic halt. And then he steams off again. He goes through Glenlock, over the old bridge, and then enters Krasny Kurin, where he crashes onto the platform. Overhaul. Peter Sam starts his journey from the sheds and stops at Croven's Gate off screen, and then he goes past the mountainy fence area, and then goes up the hill. He then goes through Glenlock, and traverses over the viaduct. And he then gets to the point where he crashes at Skarloey Station. Discovery. Proteus travels along the line to the slate quarry when he goes through Skarloey off screen, and then decides to go right when he spots a junction and takes the left line. He goes under the quarry line, he goes under the main line, and then traverses along the abandoned branch line. He goes over the bridge and discovers Rumblin' Bridge. He then goes down the line and connects, goes backwards and heads to the slate quarry and got his cars. Ooh. Okay, I checked through those several episodes and I think they seem to line up very good. So, I hope you all guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. And be sure to come back again soon. Bye-bye.